Chief Minister Dr. Mohan Yadav has strictly instructed government officers to come to office on time. He said many senior officers arrived after 11 am while the Chief Secretary reached office by 10 am daily. The CM called this delay unacceptable. He reminded officials that after the COVID period, a 5-day work system was introduced with longer working hours. Therefore, work must start at 10 am sharp. He asked senior officers to follow discipline and ensure juniors also follow office timings. The CM suggests using biometric attendance and technology to improve punctuality and work culture in government offices. Chief Minister Dr. Mohan Yadav said an all-Delhi level meeting will be held during the agriculture year. Addressing a joint press conference, BJP State President Hemant Khandelwal praised the central government Manrega Amendment Bill. He said Prime Minister Narendra Modi ensured the bill was passed in both houses of parliament. Khandelwal described the bill as historic and said it will strengthen Panchayati Raj institutions. According to him, nearly 50% of funds will now go directly to panchayats, which will help in faster development, transparency and better implementation of rural welfare schemes. In Satna, a 6-year-old UKG student suffered a fractured hand after being slapped by her teacher. The incident occurred in a private school in Amadha area. Teacher allegedly slapped the child for not completing homework. The girl fell down and broke her hand, which later required plaster treatment. Her father filed a complaint at the police station and demanded strict action against the teacher. The accused English teacher has been identified as Sapna Khare. The incident has caused anger among parents and raised concern about child safety in schools. Madhya Pradesh High Court has granted bail to advocate Anil Mishra in the Ambedkar poster burning case. The court ordered his release on a personal bond of 1 lakh rupees along with a surety of the same amount. High Court strongly criticized the police action and said Mishra was illegally detained. The court observed that police committed serious procedural mistake while registering the FIR. It also said the advocate could have been released after issuing a notice. The court remarks have put police conduct under serious scrutiny. Several WhatsApp groups linked to Vishwa Hindu Parishad Mahakaushal were hacked in Jabalpur. Cyber criminals changed group names, profile photos and made themselves group administrators. These groups were used to share important organizational updates and event information. After receiving complaints, VHP members approached the cyber police. Earlier, cyber fraudsters used fake identities of police and income tax officers. Now they are targeting social and religious groups through hacking. Police have started an investigation to identify the hackers and secured the compromised group. Violence broke out during a funeral in Guna district due to an old rivalry between two groups of the Pardi community. The incident occurred in Khirja Chak village under Dharnada police station limits. During the funeral, a group opened fire and a 50-year-old woman was shot in the chest with .315 bore weapon. She was rushed to a private hospital and remained in critical condition. The victim's family accused members of the Ram Pujan Pardi gang. Police said previous violent incident had also occurred between the groups. Member of an Iranian gang carried out a major fraud in Banda by stealing 10 tolas of gold from a jewelers. The accused tricked the shop owner and escaped. CCTV footage helped police identify the suspect. Following this, Banda police reached Bhopal and raided Iranian gang hideouts. Investigation revealed that more than 6 such gangs are active in Bhopal. These gangs are involved in theft, robbery and property grabbing. Police seized several electronic devices during the raids and are continuing their investigation. Samajwadi Party State President Dr. Manoj Yadav accused the Madhya Pradesh government of hiding death caused by polluted drinking water in Indore. He claimed that at least 20 people have died due to contaminated water. Calling the compensation of 2 lakhs rupees insufficient, he demanded 1 crore rupees and a government job for each affected family. He questioned the Chief Minister's silence on the issue and demanded the resignation of Minister Kailash Vijayvargiya. The SP leader also warned of a strong protest if demands are not met. Cold weather conditions continue across Madhya Pradesh. On Wednesday, several districts recorded low daytime temperatures. Khajuraho reported the lowest temperature at 15.4 degrees Celsius, followed by Nagaon at 15.5 degrees. Datia recorded 16.1 degrees, while Rewa, Tikamgarh, Gwalior, Shivpur and Satna also remain cold. Chilly winds and falling temperatures have increased discomfort among people. Weather officials said cold condition may continue in northern and northeastern district of the state over the next few days.